Hello everyone, and welcome to what I prepped today. I went into Dollar Tree, and I went to a Dollar Tree that was closer to the Pittsburgh area, further away from my home, and I found this Himalayan Pink Salt. So of course, since it's at the Dollar Tree, it's only $1, and it's a whole pound. There it is, right there, I see it. It's a whole pound. So that actually makes it less than what I pay at Amazon, where on Amazon I'm paying $2 to $2.50 a pound. And this actually makes it less than I found it for at Marshall's and TJ Maxx when they have it in. So this was definitely a 10-pound stock up, and I'll probably, when I go back, I'll see if they have it more. And another thing I'm going to do is check the Dollar Tree website just to see if this is something that can be ordered in, because they will ship to the store for free. And occasionally they'll ship to the house, but I'm not sure if they have free shipping for that or not. I would have to double check that. Let's see, what else did we get here? I picked up a couple more Fresnel lenses, and just in case you're not familiar with what that is, it's just your magnifying sheet. And this is what you can use to build a fire as long as you have sunlight. And there's a lot of YouTube videos out there showing you how to use these, and I just like to have a couple extra, so I picked those up, and I like to have them in different places. I'll put them in my little box that says fire starting. I'll put some in the camping supplies, and then of course in the bags that go in the vehicles should have those in them as well. The next thing I got, I always am picking up my cheapy reading glasses because I tend to lose them. The dogs like to chew them, and so I pick them up there because they're just $1. And that way I can have them in my purse, and then I can have them, you know, all over the house, so I don't ever have to go looking for them. And I also picked up a few pair of these almost wraparound kids-sized sunglasses. I usually have sunglasses available for my grandson. They're just in his dresser drawer, and he knows where they're at, and then he always keeps his little play bag, hiking bag, ready, and they usually have sunglasses in them. But we now have a smaller grandson, so I got some extra pair for his little tiny face. What else do we have here? I got some of the food coloring, which if you compare the price of the food coloring that I got it for and what Walmart sells it for, you just gotta wonder, like, why do they even do that? I mean, food coloring's food coloring, right? But the reason I bought the food coloring was not for putting in my food, because I like to keep food colorings out of my food, but this is to test the efficiency of the connection when you hook up your Berkey. So the Berkey filter should definitely be able to filter the coloring out of the water. So that's why I picked that up. And then I picked up a lot of the seeds. Now, I had always known that they had these seeds at Dollar Tree, but some of these even say heirloom seeds on them, like the heirloom variety of the beans. And I was watching a video the other day that I commented on that I didn't know they had those, and what I meant was the heirlooms. I never realized that they have some heirloom varieties. So I just went ahead and picked out, some dill, because, I mean, dill reseeds itself, and it'll come back, and like a lot of other things do. So I just picked out some different ones so that I can get some maybe plants started, or just go sprinkle them outside. They're inexpensive enough. I could just sprinkle them outside to see how they come up on their own. That would be just as if they had reseeded themselves anyway. So I did that. I got those. I got 2 more of these portion bags, and I opened one because we were empty anyway to show you why. Now, we do use these for lunches and for, snacks on the go, but I really like these to put Band-Aids in. Band-Aids or little things that you want to keep separate in a bag. in a go bag or in your purse, coupons in your purse, anything like that. And I like these better than little containers or zippered pouches that are, the Lancome type or the makeup bags, because you can see at a glance which one you're grabbing. So I picked these up. I like these and I use those. I picked up the sardines and water. We normally get these at Walmart for 88 cents. Walmart has been out of the sardines, and I think I told you before, the big dogs here get Fish Friday or Seafood Saturday, Sardine Saturday. If I forget, they'll each get a can of these, and our little Maltese gets a little bit of sardines every day. And so we like this, and we're real picky about buying fish or anything from China, and these are from Poland, and so those are fine, and we usually stick with this brand just because they're from Poland, and they are, I believe they're wild caught as well. It doesn't say that on there. I thought it did before, but just, okay, they're from Poland. They're not from China. I'm sorry, I don't trust China. And then I always like to get sparkling waters, and I hadn't tried these flavors, and I like to get the sparkling water that has nothing added except the flavor. So I picked those up. Those aren't really a prep at all. And then more candles. I got these two because they smelled good. I'll burn those now. And then I got 6 more of the kind that come with the lid. And don't forget, before you store those, put a pack of matches in there. That way, if the power goes out, or if you're stuck in a cold vehicle, or if you want to light a candle real quick, you don't have to go running off and looking for a pack of matches. It's right there. And I can't take credit for that. I made a previous video, and somebody commented that that's what they would do, and I've done it ever since. And I wish I could remember who that was, but thank you for that comment. I also picked up this children's pain relief, and I don't like to give a lot of medicines. I picked this up because we have one grandchild who has braces, and when he gets them tightened or something added or anything, he usually gets some pain, so this is good to have around. I don't stock up like 12 cans at a time, or 12 bottles at a time. I don't generally do that. The reason being is I like to write the expiration date on there and use them in order. I don't want 12 bottles expiring at one time. So I picked up the 2 bottles of pain relief and 1 of allergy relief, which is actually just diphenhydramine. And if you're not familiar with that, diphenhydramine is Benadryl. It's also what they have in some sleep aids. So whether it's in a liquid form, or whether it's sold as an allergy relief aid, or whether it's sold as a sleep aid, diphenhydramine is the same across the board. So even though they say don't use things off label, this is allergy relief, but you could also use it to stop itching or to help you sleep. I definitely have enough Band-Aids, but when I find a good brand like Curad that has 25 of the flexible fabric bandages in there, I'm in for $1. And they were camo, so that was just cute. And these are, see what I was saying about using these, you could take these out and then put them in there, so then you don't have cardboard in your storage, and you can see at a glance what you're getting. And if you wanted to, you could cut the label out and put it down inside there, and you can see, all these are gonna fit in there. So just look at the space savings once you start accumulating a lot of bandages. I could probably fit all 3 of these boxes in 3 different envelopes, and it probably still wouldn't come up to the size of the one box. So that's good for space savings. And of course, we got some adult shoelaces. What really got me there about the shoelaces is they also had children's shoelaces in a 6-pack. So they're smaller shoelaces in a 6-pack for the same price. But that's okay. The sizes that they had there were 24-inch instead of 27-inch and 36-inch. Well, it was really a no-brainer to get the 8-pack of the adult shoelaces rather than the children's, unless you specifically needed a 24-inch shoelace. That's fine. They're still only $1. So I grabbed up 2 of those, and then when I do my stock ups, I always pick up these boot laces. I'm satisfied with the quality of them, and they give you 2 pair, 54-inch and a 72-inch for just $1. I gotta quit saying it's just $1 because I already told you this was Dollar Tree. We know it's all $1. Another thing that you can actually put in your medical supplies is some of the single-use super glue. And I prefer the single-use because, you know, you don't have to worry about the tube drying. You use what you need, you pitch the rest because it's just a small tube. Or you can hold on to it if you want to. I'm not going to bother with that. But I picked this up specifically because I have a flower pot that my daughter made me when she was little. I think probably first grade. Maybe, and it broke into many different pieces. See that? That's so sad. She painted the outside of that, so I want to save that. And then I love these plackers because if you don't know, once you get a tooth pulled, you just give it a little bit of time, your teeth are going to start shifting. So every time I eat something, I end up having to use one of these. I just actually carry one with me. My husband prefers the kind that have these little brushes on there, although he hasn't had teeth pulled. He's got good teeth, and he doesn't even go to the dentist, and his teeth are amazing. But so that's, I'm going to pick that up for my husband. And then I like the ones with the slidey thing in there instead of the string. They have all kind of different ones, but I picked up the last 2 of these. And then I get these for the kids, the little ones. They're small. What else do we have here? Oh, of course. So I've seen a lot of people do videos on those coin-sized towelettes that they're super compacted, kind of like this washcloth is, and you use it and throw it away. And those are good. I do want to get some of those, but I like to keep these. And I told you before about my grandson's little camping bag that he usually keeps ready for when we go bike riding or anything. But I like to keep a couple of these around because if you just need a cloth to wipe your hands on, then you just go ahead and open that up. And it's inexpensive enough. And they don't have anything that's adult oriented. So of course we got the turtle ones and the Spider-Man. So I picked up this. So there's 4 of those little bath sponges, scrunchies. These are actually multi-use things. You can use these when you're doing some painting on canvas because they make nice designs, and we started doing that last summer, and we're gonna do some more coming this summer. But these are also nice when guests come, and you can say you want a washcloth or do you want a scrunchie, and they're inexpensive enough that you can just throw them away. I've also used one in a pinch to clean my cast iron pan, and they're small enough that you can just store them, and that's what they'll do. They'll go into my HBA, Health Beauty Aids section of my storage. And the last thing I got was this soap. It's Bolero brand, and I got many different flavors. They're not flavors, right? Because you don't eat them. Scents. Pineapple, coconut lime, coconut oil, sea salt, peonies and pear, argan oil and avocado, hibiscus and pink clay, coconut and rose milk. And you can see there's another hibiscus and pink clay. And that's because this is the one I want to try. The reason I got these is because they are pure vegetable soaps. So the ingredients are sodium palmate, sodium palm kernelate, water, perfume, glycerin, sodium chloride, pentasodium pentatowel. Penta? And it says that they're made with natural hibiscus clay. But I have a lot of liquid soap stored, but I don't have a lot of bar soap. I think this will probably bring me up to right around 20 bars that I have stored, maybe a little more, because I can't remember if I bought a 10-pack or a 6-pack of Dial when I had a coupon. And so these are made in USA. Now the other Bolero products that I looked at Dollar Tree were not made in the USA, but I'm a sucker. If it's made in USA, I'm probably going to give it a chance and see how I like it, just to keep our economy moving as opposed to the Chinese economy. When I looked at some of the other things this company made, face masks and bath bombs and things like that, and they smelled okay, but you know what? They were made in China. I'm not getting anything like that. So this is it. Have you tried any of these products, especially this Bolero soap? Let me know what you think of it. And check out your Dollar Tree. Let me know if they have this at yours, or if I just lucked into a store getting rid of some and sending it over there to the Dollar Tree. Oh, skip this. I got this waterproof foam tape. I'm actually going to take some off and put it on and then do my dishes, because you know I don't have a dishwasher. And I'm going to see how waterproof that is, because it stays on in water. So this would actually be good to put over top of a Band-Aid that wasn't waterproof, or if you needed to keep something from getting soggy wet. I'm just going to do a little bit of testing on that, and that's it. Let me know. What did you prep today? Be blessed, everyone.